2 hours later.
Hey yo, what's popping? This is TT Lee back at it again. So today is the day 3 of 30 days. Ooh, day 3 already. And so today I'm gonna try to give you an honest opinion of my 20. So I bought this car at November 2019. So I already have it for 6 months plus, 6 months already, more or less. And I drove the heck out of this car. Like, I really do. I really mean it. Like, I put almost 10,000 miles on it already. And yeah, and every time it's a blast taking it out. This thing is fun to drive. It's just something different. I'm always used to BMW and M3s and rear drive cars, so let me show you that I'm not lying. Look at this. At heart, I'm an M3 fan. I'm a BMW driver, but I'm in an Audi right now. So when I first bought this car, I didn't expect anything, because as I come out of a BMW M3 competition, that car was amazing. It was so much fun to drive. So I didn't expect this thing could be like super fun and like super fast. Nothing, bro. I didn't expect anything. And the main reason I bought the car is the looks. Like, my favorite look is like the rear end of this car. It looked absolutely perfect, like that, man. Also, I know this car off the line is super quick because it have the quattro overdrive system. It is insanely quick with the 357 horsepower and 400 torque. I would say, don't get, if I say something wrong, correct me in the comment section. Yeah, like you know that I'm not a nerd of a car. I'm not like those dudes just study at the fucking internet every day to look at the spec. I just like to drive the car. I don't really care about the horsepower and torque. I just really care about how the car feel and is it fun to drive. That's it. Like, people don't understand that. People don't understand this. You can have a car with 200 horsepower and you can beat the heck out of it and have most fun of it. But don't get me wrong though. I used to have the BMW M3 with 550 horsepower, I would say. It was full E85 and that thing was fun, bro. 550 horsepower. So the car come with a lot of different models. Like S5 had pristine and then some premium. I don't know anything about it. I just picked up this car because I like the color of it, and yeah, and that's it. I like the spec, and I like the red interior. Speaking of interior, this thing interior is on another level, man. This red interior, man, I love it. Like, this red seat is the selling point of the car to me, man. Like, Audi's interior is so simple, and that's what I love about it. That's why we adore this thing. Carbon fiber kind of stuff. And at nighttime, the ambient lighting is crazy. Like, this car compared to my 2016 M3 competition, night and day the interior. Look at the screen. I can change around with it. Like, it's dope. I'm gonna start it up. I put it in dynamic, and then it sounds way better. Oh yeah. You don't know how bad it's smelling right now. Not bad, it's smelling gasoline. I like the smell though. And one thing that I want to remove is the rev limiter, you see? It just cap at 4K. The car is cold right now, so I'm gonna start revving the car, and yeah. I'm gonna try to get a clip off the back real quick. I hope the GoPro can capture the audio pretty good, and yeah, I hope this car, I don't know, it's right now it's quiet, but as a daily driver, I don't need it to be super loud, like I don't know. So this is the engine of the B9 S5. So I did some intake mod in here, so just an aftermarket upgrade intake inside of the airbox. And yeah, and then the turbo sit right here. You might say, why don't you have the cover? I don't personally, I don't like the cover, and I feel like this look way better. And look at the burn mark. Look at the burn mark, you see it right here? If I have the cover, I'm scared that the plastic's gonna get on fire. And it's a fact that like the car cooled down way better with the cover off. So yeah, I like it. It's so simple, Audi. Everything is so simple. Like the turbo is right here. First impression, driving this car is how smooth it is. This thing is super smooth. Let me turn on. Let me open up that so we have better lighting. Yeah, the car is like super smooth. Even on the acceleration, and it feels like an NA car, kind of. Because like it have a little bit of turbo lag. So it's like the power you have when you floor it. It's like a 1 second delay. I would say not 1 second, like 30 millisecond delay. And then the car goes it's like NA car. Once you rev it up top, there's more power at the end. Yeah, and yeah, as I said, it's smooth as heck. When I put in the comfort mode right now, it's like this thing is like a Prius. I'm driving a Prius right now in the comfort mode. And yeah, and then the hand, like first, let me talk about the steering. First, I hate about like the light steering. As I said, I drove I used to have a BMW M3. So BMW steering is like super precise and super like stiff and shit. And now I have like Audi. Like once you get used to this Audi steering, you love it. It's like I can turn it with one hand. I can turn it with my pinky. That's how light it is. And talking about body roll, I feel like this thing is no body roll. I don't know. It's for a stock car, this thing is pretty good. It does have a bit of body roll, but who's gonna push it like that and to the limit, like to experience those body roll in the public road? And yeah, as I said it, the power, I love it. Just the power. No, it's like the smoothness of the power. It's super smooth. I'm gonna try to get an acceleration right here. First gear. That's the one thing that I really like it. Off the line, there's no, like, not a lot of car can beat this car off the line. Something about all-wheel drive car is, it's just sick, all-wheel drive. Oh yeah, back talking about wheel drive car against, oh wait, first thing, I'm gonna just state that this review is not about like talking about spec, like motor chain, like comparing to M3s or like to compare cars. It's all about how do I feel about this car. That's my first thing. So this thing lived up their expectation, man. And the second thing I really like about this car is the intake mod that I did. Man, it sounds way better. Like, you say an intake, how is it gonna affect the sound? I can hear the blow off valve way better. Every time when I let go of the throttle, it just like, it give me the blow off valve sounds, which I really like it. You might say, oh, you're a racer, you wanna have that in a German car? That's me. Who the fuck care? That's me. That's what I like. So if you guys can hear it, I don't know if I can hear it, the blow off valve sounds. Yeah, and we talk about spoof, the sound. What else? What else can we talk about? Oh yeah, and also, like, I drive this car with the individual mode. So every time when I just cruise, my individual mode is like, it's loud, but it's like on the most comfort setting. So it's super dope, super dope. And if I want to race someone, I have to put in dynamic, so the turbo is ready every time. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. This thing is dope. First gear poop, it's my favorite. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This thing is dope. I don't know how much rear-wheel drive car I smoke in this car. Like, all-wheel drive is the wave. It's the wave. But don't get me wrong, I love drifting and then just getting the back end out. Like, don't get me wrong, man. That's the most funnest thing you can ever do with a car. But you're not gonna do that every day. Like, for all-wheel drive, you can go fast. You can just go fast every fucking day. Like, this car never. It just you press the button, you just press the throttle, it goes. So you might say, oh, that's unengaging, that's no skill. Then hey, I don't even know, man. Like, this is easy. You might say this is not fun, but I'm not gonna risk my life turning traction control off in a fucking BMW M3 every day and then just try to get the power down. Like, for me, that's fun too, but that's way more engaging. That's way more fun. But you know, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna do that every day. You have to do that in the racetrack. When you're speaking of plug big roll, all-wheel drive system is it's just the best. Like, even you might say, oh, you're gonna be understeer, you're gonna be understeer. I never experienced any issue with understeering with this car. Like, I guess I'm not pushing like the very limit of the car, but I haven't, like, I don't know. And I feel like this car is like more rear-wheel drive bias. Like, you can get oversteer with this car easily. Like, sometimes when it's raining, I just drift this thing. I can get the back end out easy, like, no problem. Again, first gear boomer. I hope you guys can. This car's at 350 horsepower, but I keep up with like 500 horsepower car every day, like 500 plus horsepower every day. So if you make it to the back of the video, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, and looking forward to see you tomorrow. Peace.